stunting on the block. You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it. Dark, this beat is intimate, so you could really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Halftime she get full, finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most my life.
Welcome in everyone to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. No run. This is Jalen Warren. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 21, here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Just give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
319. 50.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
21 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
319. 88.
From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Rodgers now. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Butt right. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Extend. Right. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll look underneath for Hall. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Jets have a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run with the former Badgers, Braylon Allen, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes it.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 48-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Second down, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Move 58, move 58, shot.
They'll try the right side with Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Alpha. Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, what? Alpha, let's go. Angel. Mayday. Go.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Brooklyn.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now with Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
And they're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 wins.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Fields. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it could lead to some of the biggest gains.
Hall, a 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
The 47-yard line.
Here we go. Sit high.
Harry now for Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Out, let's go. Bunch right. Go.
1st down. Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Here we go, shot. 319, can I say that? All right.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Second and goal at the Steelers' 11-yard line.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Here we go. Press right. 319. Easy. All right.
Fields now. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and goal.
Here we go, shot. All right.
Fields. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Don't jump. Ready? 331.
Fields to throw for it. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, Jets.
But I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Here's a head off to Warren. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He's across midfield, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Get this to his tight end, Freiermuth.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Back north, 258.
Rodgers going up top again. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
They'll motion over Thielen. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Warren. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
319.
Metcalf, the motion man. 3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
EQ. Here we go. One strike. Turbo strike. One strike. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A first down throw for Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Here we go, son. Tonight. Hey, Chip's win. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the tight end, Taylor. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, tonight. Green 19, just attack. Bunch right. Tonight.
They will run it over center with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Right.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Green 19, get back. Go.
Play action now for Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Let's go, Alpha right. 58, move here, is that? Cut.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Hey, here we go. Cut.
Another run here with Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and
Here we go. 331, 331. Hey, 551. West right zip. Hey, can. Mayday. Delta. That's right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. We good. Green 19, got that. Sit high.
They go play action with Fields. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second and goal.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line. But the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
It's now third.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Green 19, got that. Delta. Tonight.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Now, Folk on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Will McDonald, their tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he's on to punt for the second time. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
Mayday, 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 mayday. Don't jump. Ready? 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Chip slant. Right.
On the handoff, it's Allen. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. It's second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Fields now on second down. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
EQ. Here we go, son. Butt straight. Turbo, son. Hey, can. West right zip. Easy. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. A-Rod down to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. On the sideline. Thielen there to throw it in. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is hot. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Aaron Rodgers' current touchdown throw 504, but number 1 as a Pittsburgh Steeler.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point.
Again, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Travel like a barn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out the
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Hey, Ted.
And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 551, 12 go. Hey, 551, 550. Delta. Hey, can. Set.
Fields now. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for the Jets. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Hey, can.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get that touch. Control the line of scrimmage. Control it.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Turbo, set.
Probably see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down for Aaron. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Will McDonald taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Now Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I... I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first and 10 is Warren. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. They run out of the gun with Warren. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Rodgers. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Here's a screen set up for one. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, here we go, son. 19 wins.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Up. 11.
Allen gonna get it again. And he's gonna fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's gonna be enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. 331. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is caught left side by Taylor. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, Cam. 58, who's here, that? Right.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
You got to, here we go. Blue 58. Let's go, Alpha right here. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this complete to Allen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Here we go, shot. Green 19, get us Shot.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Nick Folk.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it right here with Warren. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. Austin brought in motion. Rodgers to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.